What is up, guys? I'm making this enchanting video, and I have some pretty good examples that I'm gonna show. So I'm gonna start with starters, and also if y'all hear raining and thunder in the background, I'm sorry. It's raining, so but if y'all can't, that's good. But let's get started. So I'm gonna be yeah. So let's start off with the starters. Freddy. Like if you're very new, I would say the best thing is either Puppet's Nightmare. Yeah, Puppet's Nightmare, Shadow, or Vengeance. I'm not going to count Vengeance. Like, I'm never going to say Vengeance on any of these, most likely, because Vengeance is good for anything. But for regular Freddy, I would just say Shadow or Puppet's Nightmare. If you don't have that many gems, I would say Damage 3, Speed 3, or Withered. Yeah. Then, Nightmare Freddy, I would say same thing as as regular Freddy. Shadow or Puppet's Nightmare, and if you don't have that many, if you don't have that many souls, Withered would be perfectly fine still. Now with Phantom Foxy, would be around the same thing. So basically, all starters, the best thing would be is probably Puppet's Nightmare. Same thing with Major Freddy. And, with Sheikah, Withered would probably be the best. Withered, and if you don't have that many souls, even like any good amount of souls, probably Speed 3. Because the range is okay. Puppet's Nightmare will probably cure that up. Actually, no, Withered would do that because, let me see. Withered takes down, adds damage range, and slows down cooldown. So, Withered is pretty good if, so basically, I would say if you don't have that many souls, Withered is the best thing for anything. But if you have a good amount of souls, Puppet's Nightmare or Shadow. But let's get out of this range, and I'm gonna get into a not middle game, like a before middle game type unit. Let me take this thing off. Yeah. Just some middle game units. What else can I put in? Bonnie. Yeah, Bonnie. Okay, so with these, let's see. With Foxy, I would say Withered, 100% Withered, because he has a good damage and good range. It's just that cooldown, so Withered for Nightmare Foxy. Phantom Cupcake, Puppet's Nightmare, Shadow, good. And I'm just reminding, Vengeance would go good on all of these. I'm just not stating it because I don't want to constantly repeat with Vengeance. But with Withered Freddy, Bounded or Shadow is great. Bonnie, same thing as Withered Freddy, Bounded or Shadow. Now with Glitch Cupcake, Shadow, Bounded, around the same thing. Because with these continuous units, continuous and AoE, Bounded or Shadow. With a splash like this, Withered. But that's it for the before mid game. But now let's get into mid game. Tarnished Spring Bonnie is still a good starter for end game, when you're very good at the game. Let me unequip you. More of a middle game, mid game type units. I'm gonna put in the okay. These are just some examples. Okay, with Tarnished, I think I did pretty good. Shadow Bounded, but I would say Shadow's so much better because the cooldown is still the same. Hydra Mangle, Bounded or Shadow. Yeah. Endo 4, Withered is actually pretty good. Or Vengeance. I'm stating Vengeance because it slows down and all that. So that's the only reason I'm saying Vengeance on that one. Phantom Chica, Withered or Shadow. Phantom Freddy, like normal Freddy and Bonnie, still that Shadow or Bounded because of the cooldown. And that's what y'all mainly have to look for. Damage, range, or cooldown. If the cooldown is very low, try to look for bounded or some. Because if the damage is low and the cooldown's low, you need to look for like bounded or shadow. If the cooldown's horrible, you need to get a booster like a Hawaiian Endo or the new plush trap. Just suggesting. Okay, but let's get into like near end game. Especially spring trap. Yeah. So basically, this is it for endgame. I don't have that many good endgame units, but I'm gonna just state these: Springtrap, Withered, or Vengeance. I'm stating Vengeance. I've bounded on it because it needs to do more damage, but it's because the cooldown, it's good, so adding a little bit is not that bad. Glitch Puppeteer, Withered, or Vengeance, because the damage is great, range is great, it's just that cooldown that's dragging it. Then with Circuiteer Freddy, same thing as normal Freddy. Shadow is the best thing the Shadow of Vengeance is the best things you can get on this thing. Literally the best things you can get on this thing. But I don't know any other things. I mean, I can just state Scott. Withers is the best thing you can get Scott, or Vengeance, because it's the cooldown. Like the damage is great. It's just basically just like Puppeteer. It's the damage is good, range is good, it's just the cooldown that's dragging it. That's the same thing with Scott. But that's basically it for this video, guys. And I'm actually so relieved that I actually got this video out, because I've been talking about it so much, and it was actually not that hard. It wasn't as long as I thought it would be. If y'all have any suggestions about, or if y'all have like any units that y'all don't know, if y'all still want to like find out, let me know in the comments. I might answer y'all's questions in another video, or just comment on y'all's comment and just tell y'all and let y'all know. So that's basically it for this video, guys. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, do all that good stuff. It helps me out and makes me just feel better. And I'll basically see y'all in the next one. Bye.